The Ram 1500 Classic Warlock looks aggressive. But does the style match the substance? Let's dive in and find out what you're really getting and what you're trading. The base model Warlock comes with a 3.6-liter V6 producing 305 horsepower and 269 pound-feet of torque. Optionally, you can step up to the 5.7-liter HEMI V8. More torque, more character, but more cost and more fuel. Transmission for both is the 8-speed automatic. 4x4 means Warlock can take serious terrain, but if you go 4x2, you lose off-road ground clearance and traction. Towing capacity reaches up to approximately 10,270 pounds in 4-wheel drive configurations. If you choose the 4x2 V6 variant, expect lower terrain clearance and less off-road suitability. The Warlock stands out visually. Blacked-out finish, unique trim, aggressive wheels. On off-road legs, it's tougher than the typical work truck. However, it's still based on a classic architecture, so when the trail gets serious, there are trade-offs. Suspension tuning isn't as aggressive as dedicated off-road trims. The width and mass mean tight rock crawling could be a challenge. Nevertheless, for sand, dirt roads, and light trails, it works well. MSRP for the Warlock 2024 is listed around $46,185 for the base V6 4x2. Add 4x4, HEMI, options, and you're well into upper mid-truck territory. Compare that to more off-road dedicated trucks, and you must ask, are you paying for style or performance? In used secondary market, the Warlock has appeal because of its unique branding, meaning resale might be stronger. Pros: strong brand identity. Warlock styling turns heads. Real V8 option, HEMI for enthusiasts. 4 high, 4 low transfer case. Decent towing at the price point for what you get. Cons: base Phi 6 is modest for some buyers. Off-road hardware not as aggressive as dedicated trail trucks. Open differentials not locking. Width and dimensions may limit very tight trails. Fuel economy suffers with V8/heavy loads. If you want a pickup that looks tough, offers options, and will tow decently, Warlock is compelling. If you need hardcore trail hardware, lower weight, or maximum off-road agility, there are better specialized trucks. Bottom line, match the Warlock to your use case. It excels when you lean into its strengths, but limitations appear if you push too far into hardcore terrain. However, with Ram's bulletproof 4x4 and potential LSD assistance, proper skills there are very high chances of going on 90% of any terrain with this truck. This is raw reviews. Real talk, no hype. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit subscribe. And tell me, would you take the Warlock to the dunes or save it for the road? Drop your answer below. Where the road ends, our story begins. Our